It is so hard trying to write anything about autism, but this poem is just an attempt. They said all you have to do is follow the rules on this page, but then they wrote down the rules in invisible ink. So the only way that I could learn what was on the page was to study how the rule makers think. So I spent decades in the halls of their library, studying their idioms, crossing T's, dotting I's. I learned to lower and raise my voice at the right times and prepare a face to look me in the eye. But no matter how hard I tried, I could never see the invisible ink on this page. I just wanted to see if it held the fine print about talking too much or be yourself, but not that way. Then someone said, well, with invisible ink, all you need is a UV light. Simply hold it up to the page and then you can read everything just fine. So I went out and bought the UV light, ready to read this fine print I didn't know. And then from the corner of the room, they all laughed and said, are you serious? The actual page was just a joke. How can't you see that we were just messing with you? The rules are things that you just know. So I backed out of the room, and I wish I could tell you I left having said something clever or made some speech. Something about embracing our differences and how to make room for people like me. But in reality, I left that room hiding behind the same old mask I'm used to. The one they tell you you don't have to wear, but in reality, you do. I left that room even more mystified about how the rule makers make rules and how they think. But I also left that room deciding that when I tell my story, I will write it down in the blackest of inks.
What's so funny? Where did she go? I can't. Oh, there she is.
Peekaboo. Look.
She's having so much fun.
That's tough.
Oh wow! Look what Amelie did. Of course, she lined up all her toys like she always does. Did she do this, Julie? There you are. I see you. Amelie, did you line up all your toys? That's really cool.
This is the Mario.
Oh my goodness. You are the silliest girl ever.
Turtle shell.
Where's Aurelia? Uh-oh! Boo! 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 What's in your mouth?
You know pronghorns are the only species of animal that are actually native
In North America? Yeah.
Everything else is either
They're also
online
the,
or native.
what are they also the fastest
You don't get this. They're the fastest thing in America.
in North
Besides
America?
That at least runs on land. The peregrine falcon.
Did you
is
know
the
that?
fastest animal.
Did you know that, Arabella? The pronghorn.
The peregrine falcon.
Pronghorn antelopes are the fastest species of animal in North America.
Actually, that's wrong. The peregrine falcon.
Well, the fastest land animal. So, how fast are they?
I believe like 65 miles an hour.
Like about 70 something miles
Did
an
you
hour.
know that an ostrich can outrun a well-bred racehorse? Like they go
Yeah.
at like 65 miles per hour.
A thoroughbred? Yeah. Yeah, ostriches. You know they have ostrich races, right? Yeah.
And you know most hawks, you know most like birds and like a lot of birds are named after like what kind of animal they kill the most. Like you know peregrine falcons, Mom?
Yeah.
They're also called duck hawks because they eat ducks mostly.
Yeah.
And
They
the
eat a lot of pigeons.
The fastest bird
Yeah.
in the world.
What's another name for pigeon?
rock dove?
Yes, rock dove. That's the actual species.
Yeah,
We just kind of call them pigeons, but that's not the real species name.
Yeah. Doves and pigeons. There's actually a lot of.
What was the most numerous species of animal in North America?
Passenger pigeons.
Yeah. And when did they become extinct?
Down the 1800s,
Mhm.
the 1900s.
The last ones that lived. The species officially became extinct in 1914. Those were the last two breeding pairs. They died in I believe it was the Bronx Zoo or the Brooklyn Zoo had the last breeding pairs, but their flocks, now listen to this, the flocks of passenger pigeons were so numerous that they covered the whole sky for like 2 days on their migratory,
What's that problem?
yeah, when they were migrating. Now check this out. There were about like 5 flocks in North America, and each flock contained about 2 billion birds.
No, stop.
How'd they kill them all?
They killed them for their meat and feathers,
bottom,
but
in the bottom.
the way that they
Emily,
became
Emily.
extinct was because they used, remember how back in the day they had those crank
Now do the
machine
background.
guns?
Do the
So they would
front.
just
Do the
point it up at the
background.
sky and crank it.
Table.
That's the way they harvested most of them, but they actually hunted them to extinction. The most numerous bird in North America.
That's a feat.
Yeah. Did you know the bald eagle population went from, so right now there's about 400,000 mating pairs, and but back in like 1960, 70, after they made, you know what DDT is?
Are you
The
going to tell her to
pesticide.
your face and stuff?
The
Stop.
pesticide DDT. Are you listening, Jaleesa? The pesticide DDT, it made, and this almost wiped out the peregrine falcons too, because it made their eggshells so thin that when they sat on their eggs, are you going, you want to color? You want to get pink? Can you get pink?
Right here. Yeah, there's pink.
Hey, Mom, you know the
There,
kestrel?
Can you color?
The kestrel.
Here, use this one. Yeah, the American kestrel.
Yeah, it's the smallest bird
Color
of prey
another
in the world.
page. Yeah, so check this out.
I'm going to hold it.
Monsanto manufactured DDT, and they sprayed it on everything back in like the 50s and 60s till they passed like regulations against it because it wiped out almost all of the predatory birds of prey. Like the peregrine falcon, it took the bald eagle population down to there was only 300 mating pairs left. Now they since they banned it and they brought it back up, there's about, is that bird, what color is bird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a window. It's a window.
Frérot Jacques, dormez-vous, sanninanatina, ding ding dong, ding ding dong. There's some French. I learned that in kindergarten. You guys gonna do French now?
I am.
Yeah?
Yeah, I am. No.
We did some French at home, remember?
How much French am I?
Yeah. Tell me some French we learned. You forgot it, yeah. It's easy to forget.
I know.
We learned some Russian too, remember?
Bonjour.
Tell me some Russian. Did you forget that too?
I know babushka.
Babushka. Yeah.
Means grandma.
Uh-huh. How do you say grandma
I used to
in...
know how to
Siberia means sleeping land in Russian.
I used to know how to say grandma rode a bicycle, but I forgot.
How do you say grandma and grandpa in German? Oma and opa. How do you say grandma and grandpa in Spanish?
Out of your mouth.
I don't know. Uma.
That's silly.
Uma.
Smell like 50% Chinese.
5% Chinese.
I thought it was 50.
Yeah. How do you say hello in Chinese?
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
I know how to. Hey, Mama.
Huh?
I know how to say.
Mimi and Granddaddy got new neighbors and they're from China.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His wife's name is what is her name? I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. He's a professor at GMU.
Hey, Mom.
What is he? He teaches geography.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
You know how
Is that
to
yummy?
say hello in 5 different languages?
You do. Tell me.
6, including English. Hello. Hola. Bonjour. Ni hao. Ciao. Ohio.
Ohio.
You know how to say hello in Latin? It's an
Ciao.
extinct language, but remember the Romans spoke Latin? Solve, solve, like kind of like salute. That's where we get the word salute. Solve, you would say solve, amicus.
She's so.
Yeah, I took Latin for like 3 years,
What? Why
but
is
I
Latin?
pretty much forgot all
You know
of
the
it.
purpose for Latin is so that
Yeah.
it's a universal language.
I don't think that's safe. I don't think that's safe. She wants to do
You know
her
what they use for
jumping
Latin is
game.
to make weird animal names.
It's for the scientific species name. And all kinds, we get all kinds of words from Latin. Like, yeah, I mean, I could talk about that for a long time, so we probably won't get into that.
Ego maximus.
You teach me most of the history.
You know the word barbarian? The word barbarian comes from an old Greek word that basically refers to the fact that people of different languages make weird barbar noises. So they said barbarian.
Oh, that's
But they also used the word Keltoid, which then turned into Celt.
Yeah? So
Yeah.
you know who the Celtics came from, right?
Yes.
What group?
Greg.
I'm not talking about the sons of Noah, but we will talk about that. But they came from the starts with an S.
Forgot.
Scythians.
Scythians.
Scythians and starts with a G.
Gauls.
The Gauls. The Scythians and the Gauls came
Wow,
together.
Trey, how do you know all that?
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically the
How do you
history
know all
of
that stuff?
Oh no, we already
is that people came into the British Isles through land bridges and stuff, and then the land bridges faded. And then a bunch of
How do you know all this history?
and then
Because I
Germanic
do.
groups like the Jutes, the Angles, and the Saxons, which became known as the Anglo-Saxons, moved in and essentially took over territory in Britain,
Yeah.
forced out the native Britons,
Yeah.
and then Rome came.
Are you gonna miss
And
Mommy?
Rome mostly worked with the Britons,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, there was a bunch of fighting and stuff. And then Rome
Germanic
just
tribes.
left. Yeah, the Anglo-Saxons, the
What
Angles,
book do you
the
want to read
Jutes, and the
before bed?
Saxons,
Yeah.
which are collectively referred to as the Anglo-Saxons.
Uh-huh.
And then, a little while later,
like
after the
that
kingdoms
book? Is
of
that your
Britain,
favorite?
like the Wessex and stuff, were
Look,
forming
that.
themselves, Normans
Can
came
you help me
and
clean
invaded,
up?
and basically took over most of
Aren't you gonna
like
help me
all
clean
of
up?
Britain. But like, the Romans couldn't get past up to where like Scotland is.
Yeah.
They basically built Hadrian's Wall, which runs all the way across there.
Tell me about the history of Scotland.
Is that because the Vikings were there?
No, it's because they literally couldn't conquer the Scots.
Oh, I see.
And then the Vikings came before even the Normans, and
Yeah.
which started
What class did you learn that in?
myself. I just already know that.
I thought you learned that in school or something.
I didn't know the Jutes were a thing, but I knew the Angles and the Saxons were a thing.
Trey, you have always blown me out of the water with your history knowledge. I'm so impressed.
Yeah. Basically, the Normans came, and then they changed their language so that it's more like modern day English.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Old English, it's actually like looking at just words. Because most of them didn't know how to read or write.
That's true.
Yeah. And also, the language was really bad.
Yeah, only the very wealthy knew how to read or write.
And also, the very wealthy had armor because armor was expensive. As well as swords because they made it from pattern welding, which is basically where you take two
Yeah, I know. You guys
iron bars and you weld them together, and then you take one with more carbon in it and you weld that together to make the sword.
Something like that.
And that's how you get basically steel.
I've never
Carbon
met him. I
steel?
only met
Well, not carbon steel, because
Okay.
carbon steel was invented way later.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I can meet
I didn't know
Sherry
that.
and Roy. Really, listen. Shake it.
Like, you know, the transverse versus longitudinal waves.
Yeah.
Like, so first we did electromagnetic waves, and for that we did light.
Nice.
And like all the electromagnetic
Aurelia, come here. Come see Mama.
Oh, you got your nails?
Come see Mommy.
For transverse
Come here. You want
waves,
me to sit on the ground?
They look orangey to me.
Let's sit together. You want to sit on my lap? You want to sit on my lap too? Come on, right here. Right here. Are you jealous?
Look at the blue one.
No, we're not opening that one. We get one piece at a time, okay? Come sit with
Except
mommy.
for, yeah, I get 2.
Come sit with mommy. Come on. She's
Oh.
like, but Amelie is sitting. Come here,
Oh my
silly. You're so silly. Here, you can sit up on my lap. There. Is that better? Is that more comfy? What do you girls got?
Stuff.
Caterpillars. Look, they're making bugs. Is that silly?
Mom.
Here, you want a little piece?
Mother.
Just a little piece. No. You already have a piece. Let's see. You still got a cough? No? I think you just coughed.
Uh-oh.
No, don't open that.
Uh-oh, baby.
You can have some more later, okay?
Yeah, so in science we did it for the transverse waves when it goes
Yeah.
up and down. We did
There's no boy.
light and the electromagnetic spectrum. And now we're doing sound waves, which is like
You want to go play with the buggies?
and we did all the
They're caterpillars. They're not buggy.
They're not but caterpillars are bugs. Aurelia, you want to play with those toys? Is your diaper wet?
It's in your naps.
so basically
Aren't they pretty? Can you shake it? Yeah.
for longitudinal waves, you know
Uh-huh.
those that like have space in and then spread out.
Uh-huh.
We did sound for those ones.
No.
We learned all
Yeah.
about sound and
Uh-huh.
decibels and
She wants
everything.
to sit in there. You did. Good.
Yeah. And in English we have to write.
Why did they go?
Yeah.
Cute dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week we have a bunch of writing as well as stuff.
Writing on what?
We have a bunch of writing as well as
Uh-huh. You gonna zip her up?
So yeah, those are fun.
Unicorn.
Yeah, how's it going, Trey?
Pretty good. I still
How
got
about you girls? How's your classes going?
Good.
Yeah?
Fun.
Glad to be back from spring break?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
only have until May. What's the first Wednesday of May? I forgot.
Let's not eat that.
May 3rd.
The
we have-
first what?
Yeah, we have May. I forgot when. Does May
Yeah, don't
start
open
on
it.
a?
Don't open it. She's still trying to. We're
What's the
still
first-
trying to open it.
I forgot when the first Wednesday of May is.
No idea.
Cause I forgot.
Aurelia wants to play with those.
I believe it's like the 4th, the 3rd.
Yeah.
May 3rd.
Are you
so-
gonna color? You wanna color? You do. Oh, well, hold on. Here, come. Can you come sit over here and I'll get you the colors?
So tell me about your school, Trey.
Come over here.
You guys like miles ahead of everyone else?
No.
90th percentile?
Kind of.
Kind of about 90th. Are you acing everything?
Most of the time.
Trey is. I'm not.
Why not?
That's because she's bad. She's actually off with math. I thought I was bad at math. Then I actually did math. And I realized I'm pretty good.
You wanna color
Yeah,
too?
you've always been pretty decent.
Geometry is the easiest thing on planet Earth.
Hey,
Yeah, you're
Julie,
just,
will you
you've
grab
got
me a
a
chair,
knack for
honey?
that.
Geometry is literally, hey, see this shape?
Bella, you
Find
wanna
the
come
missing
color
length.
with the girls?
And then you just find it.
You want some
And
more
it's
water?
easy.
Give me the cap.
Yeah. So you're making good test grades?
Yeah.
Come sit.
I missed
Here,
one
let's put
question
the
on my
baby
civics
I
test.
did a 100 on my science test.
Good. Well, good. It's good to see you guys are right there along
This
with
is what my science grade looks like. It goes up and down and up and down.
Yeah.
It stays at a B most of the time, and sometimes it goes to an A.
Yeah, you guys used to blow Auntie Jenny's kids out of the water, huh?
Yeah, when we would give you guys tests.
Yes.
That's why I was wondering, because
No, don't put that
you
balloon
guys
in your
have always
mouth.
kind of been a little bit ahead of,
Uh-oh.
Then there's
ahead of
English.
the,
Yeah,
Right
I
now-
wish you guys had a chance to study before you took that test.
are you guys,
You had a good handle on all of the subject matters.
Yes.
Anything you're struggling with?
I have a Middle East test tomorrow about the
Here,
Middle East.
sit
and I
down.
ace it because I actually keep my notes.
Yeah, good.
Maybe you
There are
can
some
ask,
things that we know already that some of the other kids don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys
You
were
wanna
studying
know-
a lot of different things.
Maybe you can ask Kelsey if you guys can take another test since you have time to study now.
Yeah, you
Because
guys should
it's not fair to take a test without studying.
You guys
first.
should take a test.
Yeah.
No.
Again.
That's not.
You want to know what my
Accurate
class
results.
looks like?
Yeah, so we can get an accurate assessment of, you know, we want to make sure that you're
Yeah.
on. I mean, I'm confident.
But I
you're doing
emailed your school and they sent me your grades and stuff. So I got you guys grades.
straight A's.
Yeah.
What's my grade?
Maybe honor roll.
They were super nice.
What was the
Your
The B's are
the guidance
in
counselor
science
that
and
at your
math,
school.
The A's are in global studies.
I feel to make it big castle.
You are.
Hand me a letter. No, I can
Quite
make
an
a
imagination
big
on that one.
castle. Hand me a letter and we can make it.
Wait, Aurelia, don't put those in your mouth, okay?
Do you want to be Mario? Or do you want to be Bowser?
She likes the princess.
Just like Peach.
She likes the princess.
Princess.
Are you gonna play chess?
Where's the other one?
It's Luigi.
Here. Always
Okay, I'm cutting this off so I can. One more peekaboo.
Emily, wait. Here's how you
Where
set it
is
up, okay?
Aurelia?
These are.
peekaboo.
Do you want to be Bowser?
I could seriously watch her do that forever.
Now wait.
Okay, let's share.
Wait for
Is that where Bowser goes? Where is Aurelia?
Look.